Hello everyone. So we are the group 3. Today we're gonna present you about the role and responsibility of construction project manager. And in our team we have 5 members and I'm Kim Heng. We'll start in this presentation first. Okay, before we go into the detail of our topic, we're gonna understand what are the project delivery phases. So there are 5 project delivery which are pre-design, design, pre-construction, construction, and post-construction. Since we are the construction project manager, so we mainly focus on the last 3 phases. Okay, as we know that the project delivery method is the most crucial phases in the construction project, and different type of project delivery method will result in um, different of the overall processes and performance of the project. So firstly is the design with build. Design with build is the oldest and the most familiar project delivery method. And this method is general contractor is select through the competition. And there are 3 which are DBB in competitive sale bidding, competitive sale proposal, and closed bidding. And the next one is design build, which the contractor will responsible for both design and build the project. And another is the negotiate build, design negotiate build, which owner negotiate with the contractor, which concern all factors, then analyze the bid. And another one is construction management, which construction manager act as representative of the owner in order to um, oversee and advise through overall process in the construction. And there are two types which are CMAA and CMAR. And since the design with build is the most commonly used in the building project, so in this study we will mainly focus on the design build of the design with build. Okay, and this is the diagram, the structure of the design with build, and also the sequence of operation in design with build. And we're gonna start with the pre-construction, which is the bidding process. Okay, after the construction document such as specification and drawing are finished, the pre-construction phase is started. And the first one is bidding preparation. So construction manager need to prepare and propose the document comply with construction document set, and also another type of document such as contract agreement form, scope of work, financial and technical status, their background, and price and schedule proposal. And after that, the owner will um, review and standardize the format called bid leveling. And after that, they will select the contractor. Okay, and the bid selection, the owner will select the one with the lowest bidding price, and they will also they will review based on the experiences, safety record, and their scheduling of the contractor. And then they will discuss and agree the scope of work, call negotiate the contract, and then they will sign the contract. And after that, after winning the bidding, the contractor need to define the scope, arrange the team, select contractor, and they also need to manage labor and material, review the soft drawing, manage the timeline and the budget, which are POQ and the project schedule. And this will present in detail in the next section by our team member. And thank you.
So the next one in the reconstruction phase, I will talk about project manager role and responsibilities in construction sites. The first one, project manager will separate tasks and activities for management easier. We call doing work breakdown structure. Next one, for each work, project manager have planning about budget in construction, like how many budget we use in clearing work, excavation and foundation, superstructure and architecture or manpower and machines cost for construction or something about budget during construction. We have planned to use them effectively. So the next one, project manager will schedule a construction time for each work based on budget plan information like how many labor and machine that we have for excavation and foundation work and determine the duration of work related by amount of manpower and construction machine.
Okay, after we get time and budget that each work, the next one we concentrate or focus on about 8 things in construction phase. First, site preparation and access. Site preparation and access means site preparation and access arrangements, ensuring necessary result and available for site access. The next one is site inspection and spec planning. Site inspection and spec planning. Uh, Inspect the construction site and plan for optimal space utilization. The next one is team planning and formation. Select and organize a suitable project team, including define roles and responsibilities for each team member. And the next one is material and equipment procurement plan. Plan the procurement of construction materials and necessary equipment according to project specifications. And the next one is risk assessment. Risk assessment evaluate and assess potential risks that could arise during the project and plan strategies to manage those risks. And the next one is quality control plan. Quality control plan how you will monitor and control the quality of construction work. The next one is safety and environment standards. Plan to adhere to safety and environmental standards throughout the construction process. And the last one is documentation and approvals. Review relevant documentation required for permits to the projects.
When we know about schedule for each work, in this slide I am going to analyze before construction phase. In the first step, if we meet problem something or not, we can see that for understanding. In the first one, processing construction, we going to communication to send progress to owner, client, and stakeholder. When we know that we will get two-way process, such as if this plan no problem, we get result in order to get start working on suction phase. If this plan gets some problem, we going to find out problem and feedback in order to project manager to resolve. When we confirm how to solve problem, we need communication, responsibility, each work for define the schedule. And for this slide, you can see this slide for overview step by step until all done.
So the post-construction phase begins when the construction is nearly finished. Firstly, before the final completion inspection, the contractor and the PM has to first conduct an inspection called substantial completion inspection. This is an important project milestone, as we have to check whether the work done meets the project quality standards, as well as checking for the minor defects, incomplete works, and deviations. Then the PM will issue a punch list with the works to be rectified before the final inspection. After the rectifications are completed, the final completion inspection can begin, and during that we check the project quality standards and building codes, specifications, and plans to officially mark that the construction is completed. Also, project-related documentation such as built drawings, warranty and guarantee information for the materials and equipment, O&M manuals, and submitted documents like change orders and variation orders and final cost analysis are needed to be submitted for future maintenance and renovation works as well as legal purposes. And after all the required documents are submitted and inspection is satisfactory, we can proceed to payment. So for the payment, the contractor has to submit the final payment request, which is then approved by the client, and the payment is released. And after that, all the suppliers and contractors have to provide a lien release or a waiver that confirms that they are already paid in full. And also, in most cases, especially in mega projects, there will be a retention payment, which is a payment that is held back for like 1 year after project completion as a warranty to ensure the quality of the project. After that, we get to the transition planning, which is the process of preparing the completed project for its intended use or occupancy, and it involves getting the final legal and regulatory compliances from local governments, as well as the permit approvals, safety compliances, certificate of occupancy, which is called CO, by coordinating with the facility management teams for the maintenance of the facility. And after everything, including collecting documents, reviewing change orders, getting feedbacks, and closing all open contracts, as well as evaluating and assessing the project risks and experiences, we can finally hand over the project to the client and complete the formal project closeout. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.